Hey there, hey, it's Kimberly with Bajan Girl Budgets, and today we get to do one of my favorite parts of the process. It is to do some cash consolidation. The reason why it's my favorite is because I get to take all of this to the bank and know that I'm putting it in my high yield savings account, where I am going to accrue so much interest, more than any savings account, any more than under the mattress savings that some people participate in. I did at one point, but I learned that high yield savings accounts can yield up to 4%, even more in some cases at some institutions. So right now my highest one is 4%, which is phenomenal. So let's get right on into it. So we are going to start with our high priority sinking funds. And today, the way we're going to approach this is I didn't take anything out of the bank. What I'm going to do is use my prop money. And I have all this prop money here. I sell this on Etsy. And they're simple, right? Like they are color coded, so I can quickly determine what denomination it is. And I'm showing you all of them right now. So I have a 50, 100, 200, 500, a 1,000, and a 2,000, and a 5,000. And they are meant to just be easy identifiers for what's in that particular envelope as I go through. And it also represents what's in the bank in my high yield savings account. The one that I have in particular at PNC, they have this thing called vaults. I talked about this before in another video. They have a thing called vaults, and it mimics my folders. I have it mimicking my 3 binders, and then my binders dictate what goes to what actual envelope in the binder. But I have 3 different vaults. It's a free categorization that's allowed. And so I use that to my advantage in mimicking what's here, and then I know what's available to me and what I've saved so far in each binder. So let's go through this and see what we need to. There's nothing in those 2 folders, so we're going to skip that. In lawn care maintenance, there's $35, so we're going to start consolidating, and you'll see the process unfold. So there's a $20 and $15. I am actually going to leave this in here because we're actually going to start paying the gardener next month. So it doesn't necessarily make sense to put it in the bank at this point, this $35, but as this grows, I'll start putting it in the bank. So I'm going to leave that in there. Car insurance, also going to leave in here. It has $380 because I'm about to pay it. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to put it in the bank because it's electronic payment, so I can do a cash transfer when I need to. So let's consolidate this one. So I have 100, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. $80. So $380 in here. So what I'm going to do is take $380. So let's take a 200 and a 100. So it's $350 right here. I'll take out of this and leave the remainder in cash. So 1, 2, 300, right? And then we're going to take 50 out. So of this right here, you see that? And we're going to take that out, and we're going to put this over here. This is what's going to the bank. Let's see. We're going to do this here. And let's put that there. So this is what's going to remain in the folder. 200, 150, 20, and 30 in real money. So that's going to stay here. And that is going to start accruing interest for me in the high yield savings account while I wait for that payment to go through. And this is struggling with me a little bit. Let me do it one at a time. Oh, it's stuck on the paper. Hello. Okay. Let's put this in here. There we go. It was stuck on my paper. I was ripping it. See? Too much in the folder. So that's been consolidated. Awesome. Next, moving on. So extra debt payments. Definitely want to put this in the bank. And then so when we want to transfer it over, we can. So $240 is what's here. So 150, 1, 2, or 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. Nope. Let me start over. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So that is just right, $240. So we're going to take out all of it, I think. So 240, actually really $40. So 200 and we'll just take out 200, right? Yeah. And so we're going to put this 200 in here. And we're going to put this in the bank. I already hear the ka-ching machine as I make interest on all of this. I just got my interest statement for what's in the bank today, and I am shocked and awed at how much I made just letting it be in there. It's phenomenal. So if you haven't gotten a high yield savings account, just do your research. If you don't trust what I'm saying or want to verify, which you should always verify what you hear, you'll learn that high yield savings is untapped and underutilized by everyone. But we can put our money in there. There's limitation. I think you can only go some astronomical number, is the cap, but you can start with virtually no minimum. So definitely do your research. So in here on 529 plan, which is actually just a college plan. I'm going to change this label one day, but it's just a college savings for our daughter right now. So, we have $405 in here. So we're going to take out $400 and leave $5 in here. So we have 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 300, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So all that's going to go in the bank. So, and I'll face them the right way when I clean this all up. But right now, all of that's going in the bank, and $400 is going right in here. Awesome sauce. So we have a other savings account for her, also in a high yield, but this particular process that we're doing is going to go in one, and then we will transfer it all over and, get the funds together. But as long as it's interest bearing, I'm happy. So next one is Lay Me Down. Lay Me Down is full. So we have $330 in here. So we're going to leave $30 and take out the $300. Oh, I forgot to put this $500 back in here. So let me do that real quick in the college plan. We're going to leave $5 in cash in there. So that's down. Lay Me Down we're going to take out, like I said, it has a total of $330. We're going to leave $30 in here in cash and take the $300 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 20, 40, 60, 8, nope, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that is 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So we have $300 to take out and put in the bank, and we'll get some prop money for that. Let me take that out now. $300, put in prop money, and the rest of this is going in the bank. Awesome sauce. This is my favorite process, as you can see, because you see how much you are accumulating. You get to touch it again, and then also you know that you're doing the right thing by putting it in the bank. So the other thing that I'm going to do is consolidate these into smaller bills. So 10, 20, 25. So I'm going to take out 20 and put this 20 back. Actually, I'm sorry. I just forgot about these dollar bills over here too. So we'll take out a 10 and put that 10 back. So now I have 30 in bigger denominations, so less bills. So on our way, lay me down. So the next one is our family mobile, and that's our car aspiration. So right now we want to buy a car at some point, another one, and so we're just saving for it slowly. So 20, we're in no rush. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we'll put that 100 in the bank. Easy peasy. $100 represented as prop money in here. This is going so smoothly. I'm happy about that. So far, easy. So stock purchases, we are going to take out, right now we have $20 in here. We can definitely prop that. No, we can't, but we can make them smaller denominations or bigger denominations. So I'm just gonna take a 20 out and put it in here, just less bills to count later. You know, I like to fumble through that, so that'll make that easier later. Medical, we have $90 posted up in here for any medical expenses. So we will consolidate this into 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So let's do this. Let's take a 50, because usually I'm not gonna put this in the bank. I'm gonna keep this as cash because I usually draw from this as a true sinking fund when we need to get any sort of medical stuff, whether it be prescriptions or from CVS or whatnot. So let's see. So we have 10. So I'm going to keep this 50. This is 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Let's get 2 more 20s. Call that. Oh, we're going to take, what am I doing? 10, 5, 2, and 3 ones. So this should be $90. 50, 70, 90. I don't know what I just did, but it should be $90 and I have $90 in my hand. So I made it work. Awesome. So the next one is car maintenance. Car maintenance has, I believe, just $20 in it. Yes, so we're good there. We just got an oil change and stuff, so we're building that one back up. Power Forever. We have, what do we have in here? Ooh, we got some dollars. $100 in here. And this one is definitely one that's going to just go in the bank. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. So we're just going to put a prop 100 in there. And we're going to put all of this in the bank. So I do this regularly. So you don't see a lot of money in each folder. We just have a lot of folders. I do this very regularly. One, because I don't want all this money in the house. It does me no favors. When it's in the account, it's easier to transfer. We do most of our transactions electronically, which is a comment I hear a lot about. I don't use cash. Why would I do this? Well, either do I. For the most part, everything's more electronically done, online payments and whatnot. But to touch, feel, and have an emotional tie to what we've earned helps me stay accountable and helps me stay motivated. So I do this in cash to cash stuff, and then I do go back to the bank. I've actually made some friends at the bank, so it's not for nothing. But I do like to have a sense of touching this, seeing it accumulate, and then seeing what I'm putting back in the bank. It's all about what keeps you motivated to keep doing this, and there's no problem with electronic transactions. You can do this wholly with prop money. I had that conversation last night with my best friend. She and I had a discussion about why would she switch to cash when she's making it work with electronic funds. And there's no problem with that. And there's a way to do this. There's one budgeter, I'll post the person's name in here, but, or the budgeter's name or handle. And you can see how she does this whole entire process with just prop money. And to represent what's in the bank and how she's categorizing her stuff and saving it electronically. There's no problem with that. And it works for some. For me, this is how we've chosen to do it. So we're good with $100 in Power Forever, on the generator. Extra crib payments, we are accumulating this slowly to make additional payments. And so right now we have $100. We can definitely put this in the bank as well. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So let's put that in the bank and get a prop money for 100. So like I said, I sell these prop monies on Etsy, and I can do them in any denomination you'd like. If there's a denomination that I don't make here that you want, like maybe a $2 bill or a $5 bill, if you're budgeting on a smaller income or a smaller savings dips, but you want to put it away, which I strongly encourage you to do, I can make definitely smaller denominations than my smallest bill, which is a 50. So just let me know. So $100 has been consolidated, and look at that, my binder closes now because I've taken all of this out of my binder, my sinking fund binder. So awesome. We're on our way. We have a total of $15.50 that we are depositing out of our high priority binder. So that is awesome. So I'm going to put that in the bank, and I have that notated on a piece of paper here. And so I'll take this with me after I make my teller slip and tell her what I'm depositing in the bank. So off to a great start. So the next one is our low priority binder. So spring break fun, I am going to consolidate it. I'm trying to think what to do because we are going on a vacation for spring break, and most of that will probably be done electronically as far as paying for things, but that we do need some cash in hand. So I am going to let's see how much this is, and then we'll make a decision. So I'm going to use my calculator over off the side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. I have 350s, so 150. And then I have, and this is also out of sorts, but 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So 100 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is another 100. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that is I'm at 950 so far. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So let's take another 65. So we're at 1,015 in this folder. Our goal was 3,000, so I'm a little short. But what I think I'm going to do is put it all in the bank, and then when we need it, take it back out in a month. So I'm gonna let it accrue something for the month and then take it back out. How about that? So we are going to take all of it out. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, we know it's 1,015. So we'll take out $15. And then the rest of it's going in the bank. And I have this guy, $1,000 guy, right there. So we already counted it, don't need to count it again. So we'll put all of this away into the bank, and then I will take it back out because we will need some cash for our trip. Definitely. So, but until then, doesn't make sense holding on to it, does it? So these, the rest are 5s. Let me just make sure the rest are 5s. Yep. Okay. So we're gonna put this right here. It's getting full. And the rest of this is going in spring break. But this way, this binder is not so full. Voila. Okay, Christmas splurge we're doing through a savings challenge, so it's not in this binder, it's in our savings challenge binder, so that's empty right now. Wedding day, let's see what's in there. We can take out, right now this has $175, so we should be able to take out a lot of it. So 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, so 150, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That is not right. It should be 175. So let's do this again. 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So that's 150. I did say that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 is 170. So let's see, 175. So we'll take out 5 and a 20. So we can put the rest of this in the bank. So, and that would be 150 that I'll take out in prop money. If that makes sense. Let's make that all pretty. So 150 I took out, And I have the 75 or the 25 in real cash. So total of 175. It's like mastermind for me to get through this. So bear with me, but we're making progress. So 175 consolidated. Awesome. Disney Adventure, we only have $78 in here. I took out we don't have plan to go on this this year. We're going, just not this year. And so we're focusing on our travel to overseas. If you've heard any of my other videos, we're heavily saving for that. So Disney's kind of on the back burner, but we're still saving for that. So I did take some out of this to help a friend out, but we are slowly replenishing it back. So we are going to take, this is $78. We're going to take probably 50. So let's count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that accommodates that 50. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So let's 50, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So we're going to take a 20 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out. We're going to consolidate that bill and $20 here. We're going to take and get a bigger bill, less paper. So $28 is left. With this 50, making 78. So hopefully y'all are seeing how the consolidation works if you're new to this, and if you're not, you'll see how much we are taking to the bank, how much we had in here. It's just amazing. Outings with Bay. The other reason why I do this is if I didn't do this, I guarantee we would have never saved this amount of money. We would have found a reason, because it's electronic, right? Like it's just almost virtual. I would have found a way to spend that, or because I overspent in other things, I would have taken from my savings to kind of backfill that money. And then I would not have done this. So it is a way for me to earn myself money and not dip into other saving funds, without repercussion and actually seeing it. So that's why I do this. So, let's make sure I don't have them. So this is 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that's 200, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. So 260. Is that correct? Yep. So this is for part of our spring vacation. Because my husband's birthday falls during that time. So this will go out to a nice dinner with this $260. So, or do something fun, not necessarily spend all on food. But so 260. So this 260, I'm actually going to put, with the exception of $10, let's keep $10, is going in the bank. So all of this is going in. So, more fives. So these ones go in the bank. All of this in the bank. All of this in the bank. And March is a ways away, so I can earn interest on this for at least a month, and that still is a lot of money when you're talking about 4% on the dollar. It's a significant amount of money, so it's never too late to start. I'm gonna put my code. You can I have a referral code, and I think you get some incentive if you use my code. So it'll be more incentive for you to move on this. So I'll put it down in my description. But please, please, please consider getting a high yield savings account. I have one at PNC and I have one at Sofi. Both of them are high yield interest bearing. So definitely consider it if you haven't already. I can't iterate that enough. I think I'm going to say this in every video that I do, holding myself accountable in this process. Until I've converted everyone to a high yield savings account, because there's no reason. It's free money. So anyway, outings with Bay, been consolidated. Look how thin that is already. So A's birthday, again, coming up soon. So I'll be buying something probably offline. So I'm going to put this in the bank, 125. So I'm going to, let's count it real quick. 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So we'll keep the 25. Let's take a 20 and a 5, and the rest of it will go in the bank. So the 100 will go in the bank. So that's 60. 60, 70, 80. Split that the right way. And 90, 100. So 4 5s. Okay, so let's take the prop money out, and we have the 125. Awesome sauce. So $400 is going in the bank for Miss B. I'm keeping 30 out, and I put 300 already in, and we're gonna put the rest of the money in the tray to go to the bank. $400. I'm gonna make a note of that though, because this is going into a special account. So I am going to move it there now. Immediately. I'm not gonna do the... So Miss B gets $400 of the savings goes to Miss B. I made a note of that. So the $30 here goes back into the envelope. And $400 place prop money. Running out of 100s. I have to go make some real quick, probably. So 200 and 200, 400 going in her folder right here to mimic what we have saved for her. So there you go. Miss B's is done. So, oh my goodness, look at that. There's like extra room. This was so full, this wouldn't even close just now. So I should have showed you before I unstuffed it, but now it's nice and thin and able to get more money. So the last one that we want to consolidate is our travel fund. I did this about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to do it again. Actually, I did it about a month ago, was when I did it. And I'm going to do it again, and I will do it as often as it takes because, again, there's no good, no justice in here if it's in this folder and not in the bank earning high yield. So right now, this folder has $750. Majority of it is in the bank already. So I'm going to see what this is right here. We put a bunch of, well, this is $50. I know how much exactly it is. So let me show you what we have in here. So we have 200, 500, so $700 in the bank, and this is $50 right here. So I'm going to actually take prop money for that 50 and put it here. And this $50, and I'll count it for you. Let me just put this away, is going in here. So this is all prop money. So all of our money for our flights for our trip is in the bank. How awesome is that? Done. So let's count this real quick and just make sure nothing happened, but they're a bunch of 2s. So bear with me as they get stuck together. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Nothing got stuck. I was counting slow to make sure they didn't get stuck. But, so that is $50 right there. So I might save these for, we are doing something with 2s. So I might transfer these back into my mix and give a $50 equivalent back into the savings. But that's out of here for the time being. So hotel is our next one, and there's a lot in here I want to consolidate. So we have saved $815, of which prop money wise is already here at $400. So, but we're going to go on and take some of this out and kind of swap out our prop money. So 400. So there's 100 in real cash. 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 50, 55, 60, 65, 60, 75, 85, 95, 100. So that's 415. So this 400 and this 400 is going to get swapped out. So that's 800, right? Let's see if we can take a 5 instead and 3 of these. So we're going to put this 100 back. So we have 800 represented here with $15. So we're going to put this $400 in the bank. Yeah? Coolio. So it's 150. Sorry, I have it all out of order. There's 30, so that's 80. And 2 are, or 2, 4 5s, 2, 10, 2. That's another 100. And 1, 8 there. That's 200 and 200 here, makes 400. So put this 20 over here. Awesome sauce. We've consolidated even more. So I did make the reservation for the hotel now, so that's done. And we have a couple of small little trips that we'll be staying in hotels for before we go. So my goal is, although we're trying to save $3,000 for the hotel, my goal is that we use some of those days for points. And so this $3,000 is over and beyond what we need to spend. But you never know, so I'm trying to do worst case scenario by saving up to $3,000 in hotel. Transportation is at $470. Some of it's prop money too. Let's see what we got. So $350 of it is prop money. That represents what's already in the bank. So I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 20. Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20. So we will keep 20 in here and put this 100 in the bank. And get ourselves another 100, which actually I'm going to swap out for two 200s. There we go. So 450 plus 20 is 470. And that's what we have saved, right? Yes, sir, indeedy. All right. So well on our way on that one. Awesome. Dining out. We are almost done. Dining out has $275, of which $250 is in the bank. So this 25 can't really do much with it. So nothing there to touch. So we're gonna put that right back. Easy peasy. So next is attractions. Let's see if there's anything to consolidate there. Nope. We have 250 in prop money, and that is what we've saved. So everything is good there. Souvenirs is fully funded. We've already consolidated that and put it in the bank, so that is represented in there. And then our miscellaneous is $100, and again, we've already consolidated that for what we've accumulated in this folder, so there's nothing to consolidate there. So we are so thin in this. Awesome. So we have more room again to save moolah. So yep, this right here is what we are going to take to the bank. Look at that. All of that came out of all my binders. Hey there. Just kidding. So no, I'm very grateful for this process, and everybody does it different. If you can save this much and way more doing electronically, please continue to do that. I just want to encourage people to save, right? You work hard for your money. There's no reason to have financial anxiety, debt, or anything like that. We're slowly getting ourselves out of debt, but it's because we're focused on it. We haven't done it in the past, and because we're now seriously focusing on it, you see how successful it is becoming for us. It is not easy. It is not something that we take lightly. It's not something we do periodically. This is a daily effort. So whether we want to do it or not, whether I force my husband to do it or not. But we are working towards a lot of things, and this is definitely taking us on our way. So I'm going to stop talking like I normally ramble on at this point. I'm just going to say, please hit that subscribe button. Like it if you like this video. Please leave a comment how you do things your way, how you do it differently. Please. I want to have these conversations with people because that's how I learn. I'm new to this. I'm not trying to pretend that I know how to do anything, but the things that I've learned, I'm trying to pay forward, such as that high yield savings account. Someone mentioned it in a video that I watched early on, and then I went and did my research, and I was like, hold up, I had no idea. And I bet other people don't either. So I want to pay it forward. So anywho, hit that like button, please subscribe, and hit that notification button so you know when we are releasing another video. Until then, I will say please be safe, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.